What is up, guys? Welcome to Flamingocraft Season 1. I am Pocketcraft. Flamingocraft is modeled after Hermitcraft, the famous Minecraft server. xisumavoid, one of the hermits, made a video about 2 years ago suggesting that anybody who wanted to be in Hermitcraft should just make their own with their friends. And so that's what we're doing. It's loosely based off of that, so there'll be a lot of similarities, but we are playing in bedrock version, and we're not nearly as professional. So it should be a fun time. I'm looking for a good mountain so we can all be on different sides of it and not be too close, but we can still connect pretty easily. I'm gonna name you Theodore, and you will be my friend.
I'm right behind you.
Are we close to the place you're talking about?
Not very close. I think we have a little...
Okay, you lead the way. You can only jump up one block, Mason, so sometimes you have to break them or place other blocks to keep going. Oh! Pandas! I'm gonna make him have a baby. Ooh. I claim this area right here is my spot. But remember, you're going to need to make a pickaxe to be able to get through stone. Now I have two bird friends. This can be Theodore's wife. So I think I've decided this little alcove is where I'm going to put my base. I'll have to clear it out a bunch, obviously. I think I'm going to make a Hobbit hole. I don't want to copy it too much off of Hermitcraft, but I always build a house, so I thought it'd be a fun little different thing to build a Hobbit hole. And it'll be a fun way to connect with Mason and Elijah, or Greasy Whips and Detective Peach, who are living nearby. I don't think I realized how big of a challenge it was going to be to get rid of all this foliage and stuff around here. Jungles are really dense. So I'm going to be working on this for a little while. But I'll probably bring you guys back when I've cleared most of it out and I can start building my actual base. While I was doing the landscaping for this project, I thought it would be a fun idea to add a nice little creek that runs in front. It's not super pretty right now, but I might add a little bit onto it later. But I think it adds a little nice detail touch and it'll help make things look a little bit prettier in the end, which is something that I usually struggle with, and that's kind of my goal for the season, is to get better at building in general. So it'll be good for me to try things out like this. A creeper killed my parrot.
That's so sad. Did he target your parrot, or was he targeting you?
He was targeting me and I ran away, but my parrot didn't run away fast enough. Oh my gosh, I almost lost Theodore too. Cindy, I didn't actually name her, but I'm saying now her name was Cindy. She was tragically murdered by a creeper. And I feel this loss greatly. And I'm gonna have to build a grave here and interrupt all my work that I've been doing trying to deforest everything around here. Look at Theodore. He's heartbroken about his girlfriend. He just keeps sitting on the spot where she died. I'm sorry, buddy. It's gonna be okay, Theodore. Here lies Cindy. Beloved
Mason, why are you
pet,
just building a dirt tower?
wife, and hero to all. Her life wasn't long, but it was filled with love and laughter.
Elijah, I was just building my house.
Cindy, may you forever rest in peace. For some reason, It blocked out long and but that's okay. It's still going to honor her. And to forgive you guys, I'm going to give you, not to forgive you guys didn't do anything wrong. Who am I saying? To show you guys my appreciation, I'm going to give you a montage of me being sad in the rain. Goodbye, Cindy. Gone, but never forgotten. There's another creeper. For Cindy! Every time I kill a creeper this season, I'm going to yell for Cindy. That's enough ceremony for now. I'm going to have to get back to working on my base. Right here, I'm going to show a couple clips of me starting to build the front of my starter base. And I think this is going to really illuminate how much help I'm going to need and practice I'm going to have to get on building, because I had a lot of trouble just doing a simple front to this build, trying to make it a nice circular shape. I started over and over several times. I cut out most of it. I cut out so much of it because it was getting a little bit too painful for even me to watch. So I know that you guys at home would definitely not going to want to watch it or enjoy it. But I wanted to share this so that hopefully by the end of the season I can show the transformation of a builder that I'll hopefully become. And it's going to help show you guys that you can still have fun with Minecraft, even if you're maybe not the best builder in the world like I am. That type of mentality is actually a big part of my channel, if you haven't paid attention to it. That's the main reason I play on Pocket Edition, actually, is because I want to show that even with something as simple as Pocket Edition, where it's a lot cheaper and it's not as fancy, you can still have a good time and get a lot done and be able to have fun with this game. And so that's what I like to show with my channel, and so I'm going to do a lot of things like that. One of the main things I wanted on this build was to have that big window up there at the top that I've been working on. And so I'm going to make a little underground entrance to get up into the main part of my base. So that way we can still have that big window there, but then we can also get into our base easily and it won't be too much of a hassle. So hopefully it doesn't look too awkward, but I think it's going to work okay. And that's something I wanted to do. So it's one of the things I'm trying out with my new build style. Okay, now I'm going to start putting glass all in here. Now that I'm looking at this, as I'm filling it in, I feel like I might have to take out that plank there. I was trying to go for a weird indented style, but I think it just looks bad, especially with the glass. So I think I'm going to take out that plank, and then I'll put in a wood block not a wood block, sorry, excuse me. I'm going to put in a glass block right there, and then I'll just line up that plank with the other planks. I think that's going to make it look a lot nicer overall. Dang, that actually doesn't look too bad. For a day one starter base, the front of it, I kind of like the way it looks. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about it, or any improvements you might think of so that can help improve me on my building. I would really, really appreciate it. However, along with that, try and make it a little bit more positive. Don't be too harsh. I would appreciate that as well. Okay, as you can see, I've started to dig out a good portion of the inside, and I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to lay out my things for now. Right now, I'm going to build a home for Theodore. I want to have a nice safe place where he's not going to end up like Cindy over there. May she rest in peace. I'm thinking I'm going to have just a nice little glass enclosure. However, I think it's probably going to be pretty hard to get Theodore in there. He's not always the most cooperative. Parrots in general aren't. They can be kind of hard to get them to do what you want them to do. I'll have to wait until I use a lead. I think you can use leads on parrots. I'm not sure. If you can't, it's going to make it a lot harder. Hopefully, I run into a wandering trader and end up with leads, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Okay, as I start digging out this area, I'll start to outline kind of what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking around there is where I'm going to have my furnaces and my crafting table. I'm not going to have a huge furnace setup, just a small one, maybe with like 8 furnaces or so. And then where I'm digging out right now, I think is going to be my bulk storage system. It won't be super big because it's just my starter base, but I'm going to make it fairly large at least so I can hold most of the things I need, because I don't know how long I'm going to be in here, and I'm probably going to be in here the whole time I'll be building my big main base, which is going to take a while. I have a funny idea for that in the future, but I don't want to spoil it for you guys, so you're just going to have to keep watching my episodes so you can see that. Speaking of my episodes, I'm going to try and come out with an episode hopefully every 2 days or so. That may update as I get more used to this. It may be faster or slower, but I'll keep you guys in the loop so you know what to expect from me. I want to make sure I'm pretty consistent and reliable for you guys. If there's anything you'd like to see me do in these videos, let me know down in the comment section below. No. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're going to have to end this episode on quite the tragic note. I opened it back up and I was going to film this end scene for you guys. I don't know, I keep getting hit from creepers out of nowhere. I'm going to have to be careful. I don't have very much food either. I could die. But a creeper blew up my farm and I had to fix that, so my food situation is even more dangerous. As I was fixing it, I accidentally tapped on Theodore, who was already almost dead, and I may or may not have killed him. So I'm going to have to build another grave next episode, it looks like. This is going to be a very painful episode, but as you can see also, I had some visitors while you guys were away. And now I have the bad omen effect, and so I'm going to have to find a cow sometime and fix that because these particles are pretty annoying. But with all this sadness out of the way that I wasn't expecting, I wanted to show you guys what I finished off for the first episode. Sadly, we're running low on time, and I wanted to keep this one short because a lot of the beginning game stuff isn't as exciting. So I cleared out a lot of the space here. I've finished my little river going into the brook. I might add more to it later, but I'm not sure yet. And then my base, you go down here, through the door, and then up here, we have the furnace set up over here. I use some fences to try and make it look a little prettier. I'm going to have to decorate more in here, of course, as a starter base. Then I have this open area here where I think my bedroom is going to be. But at first I need to get a bed. So that's going to be one of my top priorities for next episode, because that is unfortunate. But I haven't seen like any sheep. This is where I was going to put Theodore, but yeah, that's sad. So I'm going to have to try and find another parrot, because I like having a parrot around, but I feel really bad. I keep losing them. And then over here is my storage system. It's partially sorted, but not super well yet, so I'm going to have to do that better later. But I think that's going to have to be pretty much it for this episode. But we are pretty poor right now, so next episode, the main goals are going to be to get a bed. I'm going to have to build my grave for Theodore. Then I'm going to have to start mining so I can get some resources and get my food situation under control, because I've been really struggling with food right now. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, maybe comment something down below, and then please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. It only takes you guys a couple of seconds, but it helps me out a lot. And also, if you enjoy my content, then you'll be able to see more of it. And so then it's a win-win for both of us. Again, thank you so much for watching. Maybe check out the other Flamingos channels. They should be posting more their first episode soon. I'll link them in the description. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.